got that nigga sent you texting on.
What you think?
Oh, you got that nigga sent that you texting on there.
First of all, how do you know who texted me?
I know it's a nigga, I can tell.
But
I can tell.
tell me how you can tell.
Well, as
What
soon as
did
you
I
see
do?
that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where
You
we
was
are.
liking me.
It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Man, crazy.
I'm curious though. I can't not that it's not a male.
It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
I'm gonna bring my whole game. My chorus.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Right up the gut. He takes it down to the 33. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go now. Press 19 right. Steady.
Now looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believe it, your guy can get there.
Running for the marker on second. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Drop 60. Get it. 19, 18. Mustang 19.
Looking to throw here. Brought in close to the 8. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead right away. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. Oh, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can't start much better than that.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Extend. Hey, can. Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. It's a big strike downfield to Aguka. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. 35 on the pickup. And the Bucs have the first.
First down.
Here we go. Hey,
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
11. Sit high.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Here we go. Turbo, sir. Hey, can. Hey, can. Sit high.
Second down and 10. Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. Joey Sly on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. Things going well so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
At their own 38-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is first and 10.
Here we go. Stack. Hawk 70. 19, Tiger, 19.
They'll throw to start the drive. Oh, man, it's Drake London. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Ready, set.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Get up.
Running it now out of the gun. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Takes the second down snap. Completed over the middle. Well, this certainly makes the third down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10, right up near that marker now.
65 yards. 70 Ranger.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Gets this one to London. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
This is ahead for about 5. Benjamin Morrison coming up to make that tackle.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Ready? Cut back to attacking 18.
Back to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he takes this one back. It's a pick six and a Tampa Bay touchdown. Throwing at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
If you say that, you know what think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk. It could do some serious damage.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Ready? 7, all 80. Let's go.
Back to the air following that pick six. That's complete to Musgrave. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Here we go. Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Second and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Second and 10, back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
That's Buffalo 18. 19, Charger, 19, Mustang 19.
They'll air it out on third. And downfield, he finds Cole. And he's down to almost, actually going to give him the 30 here. A 28-yard pickup there. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
28-yard gain. First down, Atlanta.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. The Buccaneers leading so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break.
Got it. Ready?
Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. All the way, and that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Setting up to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away.
Hey, look in my bio on the YouTube.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's got a lane up past the 30. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Running right, it's Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Hits his running back. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Hey, Ken. What's right this? Hey, never mind, Monday. Tonight.
Fields on third. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Just out just shy of their own 45 after that interception and return. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
A gain of 11 on the play. The Falcons first down.
Trying the right side. He goes out a little short of the 40. Halfway there on 1st down, and that brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Another carry for him. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Here's a throw. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons parlay the interception into points.
That quarterback knew he was going to wear one to get that throw away, and he'll be happy to make that trade-off every single time when it leads to a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7.
Buccaneers 14.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Starting from the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Throwing on 1st down. Fields finds him over the middle. Continuing to move past the 45. Still going inside the 35. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Jalen McMillan with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting at the 10. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
Take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Hey, what up, bro? I ain't on the mic. I'm sick, bro.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Plowing up the middle. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's second and 14. Pass play now. He gets this to Tyler Scott. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A pickup of 17. And that's a Falcon first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Back now, pressure coming. As they running the comeback. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up.
Ready, check.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Send the tight end in motion. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz, and he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
The Buccaneers go to the nickel, third down. Third and long, they're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he stopped cold at the spot. We will keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
It's a gain of 10.
Here's the long back on the handoff. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Josh Hines Allen, that time to haul him down. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
Let's go. 18, run. Panthers 60. Tech Warriors 70. Cut 19. Cut 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. Dragon 60. Go.
He's dropping back to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of inches. They get set for 3rd and 6.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Well, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they've taken back the lead.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Takes it just shy of that end zone. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over.
At their own 20-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Hey, Ken. 19 windy. Here we go. Madden. 11. Out, let's go. Tonight.
Fields out of the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Rolling, and takes a deep shot down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Tonight.
2nd and 10 now. Fields. Running right side by McMillan. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Move 58. Press, left, right.
Fields gets it out right quick. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
44-yard line.
Here we go. Green 19, you got the what? Press, punch right. Delta, punch right. Extend. Go.
1st down throw for Fields. Taking a shot deep here. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get some late points and the lead. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Buccaneers take a 4-point lead.
Falcons 24.
The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Cowboy 80, 18, high there.
Throwing from the gun here. Throwing the out route complete. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
And the Falcons 1st down.
Cougar 19.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready? Nothing 19. Cougar 19. Buffalo 18.
Dropping back to throw. Continuing to move past the 45. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Cut 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Big gain downfield. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take the lead just before halftime.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons push their lead to 3. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Here we go. 319, get that. Chip clear. Hey, Ken. You got a mini base. Why not? Right.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Bucs have the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Back to throw it. Lasers this one deep down the middle. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Falcons are stopped on that return, so that interception's going to be the final play of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Here's a return from the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They're going to start the half with a give to Irving. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting a run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here we go. Good. Hey,
this is Irving on 2nd. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and 1, Fields to throw. Completed to his running back. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in, coverage-wise, to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 6.
Handoff down to the receiver. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
70, camera wolf. Pass all 80. Cut 19. Cut 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Dragon 60.
I'll throw it. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons push their lead further to start the half. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping the tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. His return starts at the 5. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Turn, boys, turn. Press. Watch right. Right.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Green.
Irving here from the gun. All right, they bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on 2nd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got a home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Fields now on 3rd. It's complete. This is Nguka. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today. Because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Angel.
1st and 10. Here's Fields. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Falcons take over as he records his 10th career INT.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Going wide receiver run to start this series. Now he's past the 25. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
Yeah, when you got a game changer as a wide receiver, you want to get the ball in his hands any way you can. And I love that call. Right, we see it all the time on bubbles and quick little receptions. But put the ball in his hands as a runner, and this dude's dynamic.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. Working inside the red zone. Hits him on the end route. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons He'll pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
About to turn by that pick. He's throwing again. Influence has it. Working downfield. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's enough for a 1st down. Nice find by the rookie quarterback from LSU.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Bronco 80.
Shotgun handoff to Irby. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Carson Swetzinger on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. 18. Find it. Cowboy 80. Ready?
He'll look to throw. Forced out to his right. And he runs out of bounds a yard or 2 behind the line. Couldn't get all the way back. That's going to count as a sack.
Okay, even with nothing open downfield, there was still the option to simply throw.
Come on. Set. Panther. Hit it. Down. Hut. Ready. Coconut. 60. Hut, hut. Here we go. Set. Set, go. Let's go. Ready, ready. Let's go now. Ready. Set. Ready. Go. Set it. Ready. Set. Pet. 18. Set it. Ready, ready. Hut. Set. 70 Lions. 19 tight. Hut, hut. Here we go. Here we go. Round, set, go. Come on. Set. Night. Ready, ready. Down. Count. Cougar 19. 8. Ready. Set it. 70 tip. Set it. Ready. Set. Viking 18. Hut, hut. Set. 6. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Hut. Ready, ready. Set, go. Come on. Ready, ready. Set. Ready. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Go. Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Ready. Let's go now. Warrior. Ready. Set. Set. 60 Bison. 60. Set up. Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 19. 18. Hut, hut. Let's go. Hut. Set it.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson up here in the booth. Greg, we've looked at this matchup, talked about the offenses, the defenses. Feels like a tight one, and usually what does that mean? Special teams could be a big factor in who gets out of here with the double.
Each week when we come into these games, Mike, we probably do a disservice to just the importance of how much special teams plays a factor in deciding the outcome of these games. And you're exactly right. When teams find themselves very similar on offense, very similar on defense, all the metrics, all the stats, can you find an advantage, even the slightest one, in the kicking game, the return game, generate a turnover or a big kick return? Sometimes that little slight advantage is all you need to tip the scales in your favor.
They'll go play action with May. The right side to Olave. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. Man in motion is Coleman. On 3rd and a yard, here's May. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
The Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
It's the tight end Henry in motion. Off the play fake, here's May. And good work defensively to slow him up before he could get free. He's ushered out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
It's one of those times, Mike, where you're actually better off just throwing the ball away. And yes, it's nice to get that reception, but it really just results in a wasted down.
May to throw on 2nd down. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
He's got his tight end. That's McBride. A pickup of 15 in the air. 1st down, New Orleans.
That's good for a Saints. 1st down.
May to throw again. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. On play action, here's May. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's another.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's May. Moving outside the pocket, and he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. May to the air once more. Forced out wide. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down. Here's May again. This is part 2. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Saints, first down.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. More from New Orleans after this. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Trying to find a crease in that massive humanity, but he is going to come up short.
Short of the goal line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Throwing on second down. Oh, it's the Braves. Shuffling in there, William Perry getting in for the sack, and that's going to make it third and goal.
So third and goal inside the 5, Mike. Defensively, what you're trying to do is, of course, keep him out of the end zone. But the second step is don't allow them to have any decision.
The back of the end zone. He's got it. Brandon Robb. Touchdown, Saints.
When you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Matthew Wright set to kick
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
A loss of 11 yards. It's second down.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now they'll set up to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. They'll look to throw. This one pulled in by Westbrook-Akine. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
It's fourth down.
Two minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We're back to New Orleans after this. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. And he will go all the way. Matt Collins. Touchdown, Dolphins. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins come right back to tie it at 7.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one taken at the 7. he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
20-yard line.
It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. Drive will start on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now, May, they'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
A short one here, caught by McBride. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. To throw is May. Will spot Henry, open downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
That's another Saints 1st down.
Saints going to use their 2nd timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time. But we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own. Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these 2 guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire. So the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
The score remains.
So we reached the intermission. It has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Matthew Wright set to
A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. To throw here to begin the drop. It is caught. It is Westbrook-Akine. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of
19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
At the 50-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 38
It's a big play there for Miami. 38 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
We'll go play action with May. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
17 yards.
They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
First and 10 at the
So from the 39,
line.
they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
That's good for a Dolphins.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. The throw taken in. And the Dolphins going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
12 yards. That's another Dolphins first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Now Sanders on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will take a 21-7 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Now return coming from the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. On play action, here's May. The right side to Olave. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's May. That's deep for Olave. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up in the booth. And Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field. When you were a player, what are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
Well, you wish you could hit fast forward. You wish you could just get to this, right? Because you are so ready to go. You've done all your work over the course of the week. And I think this is where it is a little different than maybe my era a couple of decades ago. These guys visualize. These guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, not saying 19. Ready?
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He rolls to his right. He finds a Dunze downfield. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Here we go, here we go.
1st and 10.
Rolling from the gun here. Let's see Dunze again. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
7 Pirates, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Let's go.
A throw here on 1st. But man, it's Colston Loveland. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a 6-0 lead right away. Nevis with a point after. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Dolphins nothing.
Nevis ready to send this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll come out throwing. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And he's touched down about 5 yards shy of that 1st down marker.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Miami.
To throw here on 1st down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd. Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. Working quickly here.
Gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Third and long for him here. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Oh, put some heat on this deep ball left side. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
It's a turnover.
All set to go now from the 35. On 1st down, they'll run. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
Third and long.
Let's go, let's go.
Dose of the hurry up here.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. No, no. Warriors 70. Let's go.
Here he goes, third and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. And the Dolphins get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, we've all seen a lot of QBs make some magical plays rolling to the right, buying time before throwing it up. But not this time, as the defense steps in front of that one, probably shouldn't have been thrown.
Yeah, discretion, the key in so many of these situations for quarterbacks. Like game management and decision-making is so critical. I love that he escaped the pocket, rolls right, tries to buy time for his guys to help him, but when there is nobody there, you either got to tuck it and run or live to play another day.
Baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a joke.
And he's tackled for a short gain.
Complete to Rome Odunze.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6 at their 49-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
And time runs out before they get the snap on. That's the end of one. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They start with 2nd and 6. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. All set to go now from the 35. Lays out, what a catch! He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
15 more yards.
Come on, come on. Hot 70. Back to 60. Back to 60.
First and 10 at the
79
20-yard line.
Broncos. Let's go.
From the red zone now. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
That's another Rams
Here we go.
first down.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
Buffalo
Brings up 2nd
18.
and goal.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal. Caught quick right side. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Offensive line fast.
70 Timberwolves.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now they're left with 4th and goal. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Get it. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
They'll motion the slot man right.
Let's go.
They'll throw for it. And he's going to go down. They get to him on 4th and goal and complete the defensive stand. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. He's got it deep downfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 35 out of that play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. Not throw the outside. He gets the job done.
And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
they're going to throw out of the gun. It's on the in route. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First and 10, looking to throw. Catch is made in close. And he will not score, but that does set him off rock with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
70 Lions.
Way back, it's the handoff. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's second and goal. He's going to throw this one. Intercepted in the end zone. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Rams might be able to
Hit the wrong button.
after the interception.
Well, the pick came in one end zone. I think for a while there, Kate, it looked like it was going to finish in the other end zone. They don't get the points. Boy, do they get a whole bunch of momentum after an outstanding return right there in the enemy territory.
Airing it out to start this drive. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. That winds up incomplete. Definitely caught us off guard with that call. So who knows what we're going to see on this third down.
Harrison Davis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
At their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Along the right sideline, there's space. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins cut into the lead coming out of halftime. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers.
Jason
Sometimes
Sanders
it's
for
the
the
effort
extra
after the
point.
catch that really makes the magic happen.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins tie this game 7-7.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
Now after
Miami.
tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. He finds a Dunze downfield. Hits the 20. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Dunze touchdown. Point after by Mevis is good. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Dolphins 7.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Here's Smith on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He fits it through the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
It's a gain of 20.
So 20 yards on that play. And that is a Dolphins first down.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw if you're about to get smacked.
To the air now on first and 10. It's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Back to the air they go on second down. Completed over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Dolphins.
19 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They are throwing it again. He's got it inside the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Miami.
Touchdown.
The Dolphins can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins tie things up at 14.
Jason Sanders.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Making some progress here. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
Okay, break.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Ready, go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Offense up to the line fast.
19 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals, Warriors,
44-yard line.
18 Rebels, 18.
To throw here on first down. It's his running back. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Rams have the first down.
First and 19.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They're going play action. Taken in by Loveland. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Working quickly here.
19, driver, 19.
Hand off now from the gun. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
Rams, first down.
He has it on the QB sneak. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Rams take a lead just before the end of the third. Levis with a point after. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7.
Dolphins, 14. Harrison
Levis ready to send this one away. Here's Smith on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. They'll come out throwing. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Miami.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the 4th. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Back to pass on 1st and 10. This is a heater going deep. Brought in inside the 20. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. A pickup there of 39. And it's going to be first down Miami. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Back to throw. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down, Brian. Don't come away with any points just yet. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. He's going to throw it again. Brings it in. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
There's a down about the middle. And he'll take it in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
First down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins get it back, and they're going to be set up at the 44.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They'll throw it here on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Marino sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
They'll run now on 2nd down. He's across midfield into Rams territory. It's 8 yards, but they still need 12 now on 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
He's back to throw. Can't get this to come. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down. So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this first down. Here he is to throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Oh, my goodness, it's intercepted! And the Dolphins will be set up great after a terrific return down inside the 15.
Well, we're watching a defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. He gets loose down the right side. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Unlock line! Unlock line!
Going to the ground again on 4th. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. They give it to him again. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Back to the well again. And maybe should have been thinking pass there, partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be 4th and goal. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jason Sanders. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
I know that was a kick he could make in his sleep, but with the game on the line, he delivered.
Sanders all set to send it away. Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. One final shot here. This is for the ball game. He spots that deep shot away, but he better not celebrate just yet. Looks like his contact drew a flag. They may still get this yardage.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready?
Gonna keep this one and go. And he gets to the end zone. There's no time left. That wins them the game. So they can check in that win column for the Rams. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
Hey, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to
Mere fees from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Welcome, everybody, to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Ewing for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready?
Straight to the air they go. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Oh, the football's loose. And the Dolphins have it. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football. Well, this one's certainly off to an exciting start, partner. Hopefully this is the type of energy we're going to see the whole way today.
Defensive coaches, Kate, love to say, steal a possession, find a way to steal a possession. Well, they stole it on the very first play, and now put their offense in the driver's seat.
And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Dolphins.
From the red zone now. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Falcons, nothing. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. Shaheed now to return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
On the return, the Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on. 19 Tiger. 19 tight. Bronco lead.
They'll give it to him inside. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Here we go. Mustang 19.
Working now from the gun. Collins got it left side. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. Headed out right. He can run it. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Falcons, first down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They're throwing it. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Dolphins' 32-yard line.
It's quickly out to Collins. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that's a Falcon first down.
That's another Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
19 Lions. Ready.
From the red zone on first. And he will score. Touchdown Atlanta. The Falcons reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
Ready.
They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring into a defense. Other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, so you just exposed them.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he...
Yeah, I'm sick, bro. I ain't trying to talk like that on the mic. I'm sick.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
One good for a game.
Bet that up, bet that up.
Tackle made right at midfield. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of one. 8-7 the score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Pop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Throw here, 3rd down. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down. Well, they've been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force them into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Here's the snap on 4th. In the heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Falcons have the football back just shy of the midfield stripe. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either. Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
First down.
Throwing now, another shotgun. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Falcons on top inside of Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Got it. Ready?
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll go down here at the 16. They get 6 and a first down as well.
6. And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Another carry for it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Right at the line of
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready,
Here's a design run. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Let's go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Falcons isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now Cameron Dicker on to try the field goal. This will be a 44-yard look.
A 44-yard attempt.
Dicker connects there. And that'll push their lead to 4.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches. How important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
Ready up.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. Back to work after throwing the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23. Looking in the air here. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. The Falcons go in nickel, 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. They're going for this. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Cut 19! Cut 19! 60 Bobcats! 6. Ready?
They'll throw to begin this drive. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
That is fun, bro.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Dose of the hurry-up offense here. And he's got a free play here. And he's going to be down by contact. So now our attention turns to the flag on the play. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Move that ball up. It's going to be 6 to go now on 2nd down. Back to throw now. intercepted. Picked out by Fred Warner. And the Falcons are going to have it back, and it's marked at the 38. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often.
All I see is red. I'm dead.
Things, right?
Yeah, I see him playing terrible.
They knew it too, right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt. I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
Quickly on the slant. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Rob for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taking
Bruh, I don't know.
yard
This
line.
is crazy.
14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
And the Falcons, first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Quarterback run here. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held the line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll set him up the middle. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
Big
How many
red.
times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
70.
Third down from the gun.
That was me.
Touchdown.
Fuck.
The Falcons push their lead further to start the half. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Key Morris keeping his offense out there. They're going for two. They give it to the back of his own lead. And instead of pushing for the lock, look at that. He's pushed backwards to the 5.
That keeps the score Falcons 17. Dolphins 7.
Dicker all
I can't believe he threw it to the dude. Honestly, I was right on. It's crazy.
Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Intended for.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up.
Second and 10.
Setting up to throw. Hits him on the in route. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Hey, my name Ryan, bro. I usually run the ball.
We'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
A gain of 6.
He gets 6 on that play. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
So first down from the 41. Back-to-back carries here. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on
My line's playing weak as fuck.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the 4th. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. He's going to throw it. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. First and 10 from the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Pass play coming here. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
First and 10, looking to throw. Brought in by Hollins. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. And goes to the hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the Falcons' 22-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Bro, the fuck.
It's intercepted in the end zone. And the Falcons have
The dude just got pushed out the way, bro.
That's danger going back to somebody who's already been damaging this
Soft,
game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
On the move, headed right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
He was unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it fourth down. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. Fourth down. They're going to throw for it. He throws a bullet to the center. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Dolphins have some new life in the fourth.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That one is
Dropped it, bro.
Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's for you, bro.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now looking to throw. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back. And 2 straight incompletions. It made this third down.
This line killing my shit.
First down as they come to the line. Here he is to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long. Desperation time here. And it's
Bro, what the fuck?
They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Completed to his running back. And he is going to have the Falcons first down. And Brock, that should clinch them this victory.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to
bro.
stop.
I'll be on tomorrow. I'm out for the night. Gotta get up early.
So the Falcons